The New York Times, did you hear about this thing? Well, we know about the measles outburst. So
Yeah.
this is from the New York Times. This is an update on the measles situation. Measles cases surpass 700 as outbreak continues unabated. Officials says that every person diagnosed with measles in the U.S. either contract it abroad or from someone who got it abroad. So what they're saying is that it is coming from other countries. Where if you go to another country, you can get it. But it's also, I believe, coming in with these illegals and refugees coming in without knowing who they are, no physical exam, just bring them in, folks. All of a sudden, we're having this outbreaks of different diseases. Remember, we weren't even thinking of measles. We weren't even thinking of tuberculosis and all those things. Smallpox. Now it's all coming back. And they're not going to tell you, they're going to say it's because you went abroad. They're not going to say that they brought it in by allowing these people to come in unchecked. These are illegal alien diseases that we're dealing with. In the past few years, American tourists have become more likely to encounter measles because of massive outbreaks in other countries. So-called expert says. The World Health Organization reported that measles cases worldwide increased 300% in the first 3 months of 2019 compared with the previous years. When you get ready to travel out of the country, don't you have to take all kinds of shots and stuff to protect yourself
Sometimes.
from going over there and catching the diseases?
Or maybe it's to protect them.
From us?
Yeah.
No, it's to protect us from them.
Okay.
Because they said that these people are going abroad and bringing it back in. But if we were taking shots before we left, we wouldn't be bringing it back in. This is coming in by these refugees, these illegal aliens. These people are coming in unchecked. It ain't us.
They're blaming the anti-vaxxers. That's who they want to blame. The
It ain't,
mainstream media.
I think they're lying and trying to force us to. It's amazing for us to take these shots, I think. It's amazing how these people are allowing all these diseases to come in by letting these people in, and we, the American people, have to be the one who are punished for it.
Yeah.
That's mind-blowing. It's like in L.A., homeless people are everywhere now. They're crapping on the sidewalks and just everywhere. But instead of stopping it, we, the people, have to deal with it. They're punishing us, and then if American people speak up about it, you are punished. It's like the shoe is on the wrong foot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
They're not really about protecting us. That's true.
It's about they're about votes and power. It's not about we the people at all. That's why I'm not falling for this thing about measles and it's our fault and we have to be quarantined. They need to shut down the borders. The wall going up.
Yep.
They need to put the wall up. Ryan is a first-time caller out of Ohio. Ryan, thank you for calling. You're on the air.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Ryan, how you?
Good. How are you?
No man is good, but all is well.
Good. Good. There's a couple things I wanted to mention first. I don't know if you saw it or not, but NBC recently got caught, and this is about the measles outbreak you were talking about earlier.
Yes.
NBC got caught. They had posted a video, or they had aired a video about the measles outbreak, and they used a photo of a baby with measles all over it, and they went on to cover why you should get these vaccines and all this stuff. And
yes.
Come to find out that photo they used was a stock photo from Google Images,
Wow.
And
You
they
know,
had put the photoshopped measles all over it. And then also Israel, it's one of the news agencies in Israel, had run a story with that same image claiming that that baby had died of measles.
amazing. You know, I don't know why the people keep overreacting to these sensational stories. I know that the liberal media lie. They do not tell the truth. I know that they support everything that's wrong. They are fake news. They cannot be trusted. I just don't know. I do know why, but it's interesting in that the people keep falling for these sensational stories that get you all emotional or put fear in you, and you just walk right into the trap. And I know that's why they're pushing it. All of a sudden, it's a great emergency, right, about measles, and they are pushing taking a shot now because the people wouldn't do it before. And so now they're making an emotional story showing sad people so that you can rush out and take those shots that they've been trying to encourage you to take before. The people keep falling for these emotional stories.
Yeah, definitely you're right. But also another thing to remember that people should look up and remember is that measles was not a threatening disease in the United States. It was never a big deal. Like kids would just take a week off school.
Right.
And, people would be sick a few days and then go back to work or whatever. But the only people that really ever died were like people with immune system deficiencies or people that, newborn babies sometimes and elderly.
Eric, if we had, I mean, not Eric, but Ryan, if we had real men again, if men were men and boys were boys, these things would not go out of control as they are now. It's just that the weaker men become, the weaker society become, because there's no one there to control evil. And so that's why we got to wake up men. Who are these shots free?
I'm sure they are if you have insurance. I'm sure.
But somebody making money somewhere.
Oh, 100%. I think the biggest distributor of the measles vaccine is Merck, and that just happens to be NBC's biggest donor.
Amazing.
So
I just wish that people wake up, Eric. I mean, Ryan. I'm looking at Eric. He's coming up next. People are being blind. They are blind. We need men back, men of God, meaning that they are returned to the Father. They love Him with all their heart, soul, and might, and they are leading the world in the right way to go. We need that back. That's why all this is happening, because men are weak.
Yeah, I agree. There is one other thing I wanted to point out too. I often hear you say that the one of the biggest problems is that the Christians and men won't speak up.
Yes.
And a lot of times you say like white men or white people won't speak up and stuff. And I'm sure that's some of the problem, but I think the bigger problem is that the people who want to speak up or are trying to speak up aren't heard because they don't have the platform, or if they do have the platform, and as soon as they start speaking up, they're silenced or censored.
Well, they don't need a platform. They can speak up in their environment. They can speak up to the people that they are around, and the truth will spread.
True,
the truth will spread just like the lie spread. You don't need a platform. You got a platform. You got everyday life.
I think like if I'm telling somebody something at work and I'm trying to tell them that, for instance, the media is a bunch of liars or this or that. I think they're just more prone to believe the brainwashing and stuff of the media.
Well, you still be the example and tell the truth. And some of them are seeking the truth. They'll start to pay attention and their lives will change. You tell the truth. Wherever you are is your platform. Whether you're at work, whether you're at home, whether you're at play, whether you're in one of those Abba meetings, you tell the truth. Your platform is where you are right then, right there. All right? You don't need a radio show or a TV show. You have a platform in everyday life.
You're right.
All right?
You're right. That's fair.
And it's just that Satan's trying to tell you that you need a platform. It's not true. He's lying to you. Doubt every thought and live in the presence of God. And it is amazing, right? Thank you, buddy. Si, senor. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, share, study, ring the bell, and all that good stuff. Do we have a bell to ring?
Yeah.